Alright, Super Mario Brothers 2. This game's awesome. Love this game. Quite difficult. I could never really beat it before. I've always kind of liked it because it's kind of weird, but never been very good at it or really been able to beat it. So it's been really fun learning all about it. Anyways, so there's a few little things you can do here. I usually skip past it. Key part about beating this game, especially when you're learning, is getting lots of lives. So there's a skip you can do here at the beginning with Luigi. You just jump right up here. You can also you can jump from that guy right down below me. There's a few different ways to do it, doesn't matter. Anyways, there's another good secret here for getting lives. This is the first good place to get lives, so best way to get lives is with these coins. So you drop the potion, come in here, get a bunch of coins. If you're quick, Toad can be a little bit faster. The way I like to do this game is with Luigi for the first world and then Princess, but speedrunners, for example, use Toad for a lot of it because if he's holding something, he runs faster. But if you're just trying to beat it easily, start with this. So if you go in and out like that, you can do that trick twice, because you can only get coins twice like that. So here is the back door to the boss. You can actually wrong warp through here. Never done it before, but I've only tried it a few times. There's a few ways to do this. I like to come in here big, jump up like that and bomb it. The wrong warp, you throw the guy down there, and then you have him kind of land on you. Anyway, it's kind of tricky. It's unnecessary. This gets you right in, unless you're doing like, speed run. I haven't really tried to speed run. Oh, I missed that. Alright, so the first boss. Almost had that. Just takes 3 hits. It spits out an egg every 4 seconds. It's pretty easy. You have to fight the same type of boss many times, so I guess I don't know if there's sort of what the best way to do this is. Some people alternate between the 2 buttons on this bonus. I try to just tap the button repeatedly at different speeds until I find the right speed with like cherries, and then try to keep that speed going. There we go. Nice. I want to try and get like 3 cherries. Oh, anyways, that was good. So again, I keep using Luigi. I try and get like at least 10 lives. So there's a secret trick here where if you get on this guy, come back over here. It's tricky though. I'll try and do it. And then you want to get this guy and stay on the same carpet. Nice, I got it. Then you can run really quickly. It's tricky to stay on the same carpet. Here, there's a few tricks. You can get these cherries, then get up with a quick little jump here. Oops, Luigi. If you're fast with the carpet, you can get up to the top too, like if you're speedrunning. Anyways, kill these guys. Here, there's a potion and a chance for a whole bunch of lives right here. Good spot here. Oops. And then you can go in and out. Do it again. And you gotta watch out for this guy. He can be annoying. Oh, come on. Oh, watch out. Okay, got that. Okay, so it gets the lives again first, and then do another trick. Try another trick. And then after this, that should be enough for lives. Oh, I missed it. Anyways. You gotta kill this guy again. Nice. So you want to for this trick, you get this cherry first. So when you get 5 cherries, you get an invincibility. That's what the cherries are. and it stays through doors and stuff. So now it's gonna trigger it. And so you can kill the boss with this if you haven't realized where this is going yet. It takes a second. There we go. So if you just run straight over, oops, straight in, run right into the boss as fast as you can. Oh, are you serious? It didn't work? Wow, no way. I can't, that's actually the first time it hasn't worked for me. Okay. I just missed it. That's so funny. Well, obviously, it doesn't really matter. I can still keep going. But, that's funny. That was funny. You have to just be faster. I turned backwards. I missed the jump a little bit. Trying to think what I did wrong. It wasn't that slow. I must have just literally missed it by a split second, but as long as you're big, it doesn't matter. Anyways, if you want to, you can practice that part and go really just run as fast as you can, and it's pretty easy. I can usually do it. I guess it's trickier than I thought. Some parts are trickier in this game. There's a few levels that are hard. So level is the last in the first world, right? Yeah. So this is where we're gonna do the first warp. Similar to the first game where there's a bunch of warps to skip through a bunch of levels. There's 7 levels. Oh, sorry, I should have mentioned that if you can get another potion here and bring it to here and get a bunch of lives, but if you have a bunch of lives by now, it doesn't matter. So you get this potion over here. And you want to go, you don't have to put that there, but you can, and then you drop down here. That skips you ahead a big jump. Now from here on out, I'm just going to use the princess, keep it easy. The princess is really overpowered, really strong. Especially for learning. I would strongly suggest using princess. There's a few levels that are easier to switch back and forth, for sure. It can be annoying to remember though. Here, oops, it can be helpful starting now to start getting mushrooms, I'd say, because then that gives you extra lives, and then you can try to get coins too. Or, like, health, not lives. This part is really pretty simple with, oops, you can just glide over that guy. The princess and Luigi. They're probably the best characters unless you're speedrunning. They can both do like big skips and stuff. Oh, I almost messed up there. At this part, you can just, it's really easy with them. You can just jump over everything basically. Oops. When you flash like that, it means you have extra health. So I have the 3 health. I didn't realize that at first. I was like, why am I flashing? So yeah, there's 7 levels. You have to do 4 of them. So there's a whole bunch of different skips. I'm gonna do the way I find easiest. This level is one of the trickiest and hardest. That's the hardest to learn. A good tactic, I still find tricky, is to go that it alternates. Just remember that it alternates between like jumping and ducking. Here you have to go duck and then a jump, and then you're done on that second platform. So it alternates between ducking and jumping generally. Here, if you get a bunch of cherries, you can get a star, and it can be helpful. Here you get more lives if you need extra lives as well. Also, on some of these things, because you can do that twice, I won't bother doing that twice. But if I die here, because it's a tricky part, this level can be kind of tricky, then you can just do it again, right? So it kind of makes sense now to just do it once. Whoops, from here you can just get a star if you want, and then just run through all this stuff and get the rocket. So actually, sorry, I should have pointed that out. That last like jar I just went by, if you use the warp there, that's the warp to level 6, which you use for the speed running. So you have the option here between going to level 6 or level 5. And I'm gonna do level 5 because level 5 is easier. It's obviously level 5. Here you can do another invincibility and kill the boss. Let's see if I can make it work this time. Yeah. Here you want to count out 1, 2, 3 because you can't really tell when the things there we go. Got it to work that time. That's good. You can't really tell when your power jump is working. Like the duck jump is like approximately, let's see, 1, 2, oh, it's actually 2 seconds. Whoa, weird. Okay, 1, 2, oh, it's only 2 seconds. So you only have to count at 2 seconds. Because when you have invincibility, you can't tell when it like activates. It's the same animation. That's why. And if you miss it, then you lose the. You can't one-shot the boss. Anyways, that boss is not that hard. It's starting to get harder though. So here, I try to go for this mushroom right here, because now we're starting to get into the harder bosses. Now it's a hard boss. It's good to start getting life. Oops, you can go back here and do another like couple tricks here. Oops, I missed that. Get more lives here. I wonder if there's another mushroom around here. I'm not that sure. You can't go back and get that other mushroom again, unfortunately. But get a bunch of lives here. Don't even really need more lives at this point, but why not? Okay, so there's a great skip here that's only for Princess and Luigi. You run past his door and you just keep going. And then something's gonna come flying at you right here. You go to the second door in here, already, and it's already at the boss exiting the level. So this boss is maybe one of the trickiest bosses. It's good to look at first. First time fighting him, like his pattern, he moves in a figure 8, kind of. Not exactly, but he moves back and forth, up and down. So you want to move side to side where he's not going. I try to grab these. You want to stay on the top if you can too, but so like get back up to the top, but you need these to kill him. So when you're in this position, you can kind of just like drop it, float up with the princess, easy. Move over again. If you're stuck down in the bottom, try to get to the side like this, and then you can like move back and forth. But watch out for these fire things, because they can wrap the screen too, his fireballs. So stay here. Oh, I missed it. Mistimed that. It happens. Gotta just get back there. Oops. Oh. I should just wrap on the top there more. Oh man, that didn't work. It's okay. Let's try going back over to here. There we go. Good. There we go. So the next part... Oh crap! Oh, I shouldn't have dropped that part down. That's okay. This part can be really tricky. This is why it's good to have the 3 extra lives. This boss is hard. You can do it a lot faster, but anyways, if you can get all these guys into the same position, it's really good. Like when there's 4 of them, they're slower and easier, right? So right now, I'm gonna be able to kill 3 of them at the same time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. But now I'm gonna have to deal with one of them, and he's gonna be mad. So I'm gonna have to try and oh crap. Try and kill him. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, you got me. Ah, man. Oh, darn it. Okay, well, let's try and quickly get through this. Anyway, it's a good example of seeing what not to do. The end part, at first I found the beginning part difficult, but really the end part's quite a lot more tricky. if you can stack these things up at the top, that really helps. Oops. Oh man, big mistakes. Okay. Just try to get back up. That was good. Okay. Let's wait for a good opportunity here. I might have been able to hit him there. No, probably here. Okay, so kill him. Oh, he got me. Oops. Oh man. now it's a fight. We got a good fight going. Oh crap. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, so get away from these guys at the beginning. Try and get them all down because they can't get up to you. Good. Now, this is good setup. Where I've got, let's see, 3 of these things up here. Yeah, this is really good. So, kill 2 there. These guys are gonna go crazy. Oops. Okay. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Moving on. If you can kill all of them at the same time, best. That's the best. There might be a faster way to do it. I haven't actually... well, I haven't watched speedruns of that part or anything. Anyways. Oh, actually, you know what? A lot of speedrunners are already out of this already and into the World 6. So that's why this part's sort of like unfamiliar territory. I started experimenting with this run instead because I don't know. It's easy. World 5 is easier than World 6. World 6 is annoying. There's some cool skips on it, but there's some cool stuff this way too. So here you can go back to the door if you need more lives, get this, but there's a good chance of dying here anyways, so if you have to go back, I just do it once, and then if I have to go back, do it again. Here you can kind of jump on the fish. It's tricky. You have to watch you don't pick them up. Here you can get a mushroom. That's about it. Here you can just float over. Bunch of jumps. So this part's weird. You don't have to do this part, but if you go quickly onto the second log, do a power jump. I screwed it up. That's okay. You don't have to do this part, but if you do a power... Can you go back? I guess not. If you do a power jump up onto the top, jump up over this one above me, right? And into this mushroom, and then you get that mushroom, then you can get this door here, and then you'll be able to get that mushroom and have a 4th mushroom here. Usually I can do it, but if it was necessary, I would have like really tried to do it. Anyways, it makes this fight a little bit easier, but it's not that hard of a fight. Oops, unless you screw it up like that. So Princess makes this fight pretty easy because she has a really long pickups, or like really slow pickup speed, and you can't get hit by the fireballs when you're picking up. So you can pretty much just, if you're good, just better, like just stand in front of them and pick it up and hit them. So, or if you're, it's a good way to dodge getting hit too. If you're like, oh no, you can like just pick it up and then you won't get hit. So. I'm getting like so many laughs. Oh, spoke too soon. No. Oh, okay. Oh no, wait, damn. Here you can just do a bunch of different stuff. You can go down there and get like potions and stuff. Anyways, you can basically just like charge through this whole level of Princess. Start that again. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this game's like I've always thought it was strange how it's like really different, you know, from other Mario games. And then I sort of found out more about it recently, and like it was it wasn't originally a Mario game. Oops, let's wait for this. It was a Famicom game called Doki Doki Panic, and so they changed like tons of stuff and added all the Mario characters and stuff. You just rush through this princess, and yeah, it's great. It's awesome. So it's got that like Mario feel, but it's like very different from other games, and that's why. And when I heard that, I thought like, and apparently this one guy at Nintendo like made the decision and stuff to like take the game that was supposed to be here you just fall down, it's annoying. Oops, I screwed up. There was supposed to be Super Mario Brothers like 2, and it was like, no, like let's change it to this. And I was like, wow, that's like such a bold decision. Like that could have backfired. But then I also played like the Lost Levels, which is like the one, and it's like, oh man, this would have been brutal. Like it's so hard and like unforgiving and like yeah. Well, not that this game isn't, but it's basically just like the first one though, but just like way harder. Like it's not, this one's cool because it's like a different game. Like it's like something different. Anyways, it's really funny. Yeah, it's weird how they just decided to do that. This boss is pretty annoying. Oops. Sometimes you can just like, oh man, hang out on the fish. It's faster ways to do it, but... Oh, I missed that. Come on. There we go. Hey. Kind of a tricky boss there. So this game's kind of like a hybrid game almost. This part's actually kind of maybe faster with Luigi, but so you don't have to remember. I like just using Princess for everything at this point for like ease. Oh man, that was a stupid mistake. Here, you can just do a flying jump. You get a couple more coins here if you want to. You don't have to. And here's the next warp. So this is the last world. There's a few good tricks here. You can just wrap right there. Here you can just jump, straight up onto these flying guys. Usually I can get the first one. Mistake there. There we go. Jump right over. Straight up. There's another really good skip here. At first I thought you could only do it with Luigi, but you can you can do it with Princess too. Just get on top of here. This guy doesn't even have to be here. And then you just fly straight over. And then, oops, you can just climb right up there. This part's easier with Luigi. You can just jump straight up, but with Princess, just have to time this, put this down, and then just get up here. There's a few ways to do this, but I like to just stay away from that guy. It's kind of annoying. Oops, mistake there. There we go. Okay. This boss can be tricky. Princess definitely makes it a lot easier. It's really hard with Luigi. That's literally why I do this level with Princess. If you want like an easier run for this boss, because this boss with Luigi is like hard, I think. You have to be fast. Nice. But pretty easy with Princess. Alright, we're almost at the end. This part's kind of annoying. But you can kind of just... Oh, what? How did I not land on that? Fly through it. Whoa! Whoa, that was lucky. Okay. Just fly through all this stuff. Princess. There's a really good skip here, so it's kind of tricky though. So you have to get... First you get through this part. You want to get up on this chain. And you don't want to go up the chain. Like you can, but then you have to come back down. It doesn't ruin anything, but you want to get off the side of the chain if you don't know how to do this, and then jump. So it's like that, and not a floating jump with Princess though, but up to the top. So you get onto the top to the right side. So you jump off there. Watch you don't die there with that guy. If you do die here though, you start like right there. So you get on the top. So right now I'm just standing on the top. So you run along the top here. Don't fall down this hole. You want to jump as you get to that, fly over it, or just do a big jump. Another jump here. And then now we're above the key chamber that you have to get. This part's tricky. I'm just try to get down here, get in this door really quick. Dodge this guy, jump and into this door with the key. That part can be really tricky, but you have to do that. If you don't get the key, if you die, you go back. I like to go on the left side of the Birdo guy and get the key there. You have to do that part though. So now this part, you have to fight the bird. There's a way to hit him like really quickly here, but the best I can do is like switch right here, pick this up, get in a hit right there. Obviously not like that. That's a good thing I got lots of lives. So almost at the end here. Okay, so pick this up. Oh man, I shot the wrong way. That was stupid. Start getting some hits in here. Just move back and forward. Oops. Really not that hard. This is terrible performance. There we go. There we go. Okay, so once you're inside here, that's the last boss. So, this is a tricky fight. It's not easy, but a good trick. There's a few tricks. One, you can go behind him and hang out. He can hit you here, and you can hit him when he opens his mouth and he stops shooting. Then you can go back. You have to hit him 6 times. You have to get the vegetables. You want to try to not be down there. Oops, I missed the timing there when he's shooting. It's hard to dodge, but if you have to dodge it because you're getting the vegetables, if you're moving left, let me try to explain this. The farther right you are, the easier it is to dodge, but if you're moving left, like running to escape to the left, it's easier too. So you don't want to be standing on the left, whatever you're doing, because all the projectiles are coming at you from like a sideways angle and downward, makes it, and all together, like right there, it makes it hard. So if you're stuck there, run right and dodge them, or jump up to the left. So get out of here. Whoa, worst case if you don't get that. These things move in a cycle of going like left, middle, right, middle, left, and just moving back and forth basically. So hit them 6 times. Survive this without dying. Watch you don't get hit when you're on that platform with him shooting, because that can kill you pretty easily. And that's it. Boom. Yeet. That's Super Mario Brothers 2. Such a good game. Yeah, I love it. Super fun. Had a really good time learning how to beat it, and like learning lots of secrets and stuff. So yeah, that was really fun. Anyways. On to number 3.